Most people drove past the wombat lying on the side of that quiet Australian road. They thought it was already too late. But when one stranger stopped and checked her pouch, they found a baby weighing just 700 grams, and what happened next changed everything.
You really want your bottle?
Inside the pouch was a baby wombat, barely alive, clinging to a warmth that was already fading. His name would be Tonka. He came to the Wildlife Rescue Center wrapped in shock and silence. 700 grams, just over 1.5 pounds. His eyes were still adjusting to a world he hadn't asked to enter yet. The staff knew right away that what he needed most wasn't medicine. It was presence.
Hello, baby. You hungry?
They kept him warm around the clock, fed him every 4 hours through the night, through the early mornings, through the in-between hours when the building was quiet and the sky outside was still dark. During those feedings, he would look up with eyes that were wide and unguarded. He had no way of knowing what had happened to his world. He only knew that someone was there. In the wild, a baby wombat never leaves its mother's pouch for the first several months of life. That constant contact isn't just comfort, it is how their nervous system learns to settle. So his caregiver became his pouch. Every morning after feeding, she would tuck him inside her coat, close to her heartbeat. He would press in and grow still. His breathing would slow.
Hello, chicken. You waiting for your bottle? Look at those little baby knees. Look at those.
She would whisper softly, "You're okay now, Tonka. You're home." It wasn't a dramatic turning point. It was just a habit. A quiet ritual repeated every day until it became the rhythm of his recovery. And then one morning, without any announcement at all, he stopped trembling when she picked him up. Weeks passed. Tonka began to fill the space around him. He chewed on towels, on shoelaces, on anything he could get his small, strong jaws around. This wasn't chaos. It was instinct. Wombats chew to strengthen their teeth for digging. Nature was waking up inside him, quietly and stubbornly, the way it always does.
You beautiful boy.
His body changed too. Beneath the soft fur, muscle was forming. His rump, one of the wombat's most remarkable features, was developing its thick cartilage plate, a natural shield that allows wombats to block their burrows from predators. He was becoming what he had always been meant to be. That shift from fragile orphan to emerging wild animal was the quietest miracle of all.
Hey, mister. You need to be back in your cage.
The path back to the wild is slow and deliberate. It begins with sitting outside on a blanket, letting him smell the air and feel the sun on his back. Then learning to dig. Then navigating. Then spending nights in a burrow he has chosen for himself. The full process takes 18 to 20 months. It asks for patience, for letting go a little more each day.
Sweet potato bucket has been restocked.
Because the goal of wildlife rescue has never been to keep, it is to return. One day, Tonka will dig his own burrow. He will sleep under Australian stars and move through the dark on his own terms. When that day comes, the people who raised him will cry a little and smile more.
Now you want to cuddle? Are you tired? You ready for bed?
Because that goodbye, the one that means he no longer needs them, is the whole point. Trust, it turns out, doesn't announce itself. It just quietly shows up one morning, in the stillness of a wombat who has finally stopped being afraid.
It's a boy. Come on. Oh, you clever boy.
Rescuing an animal changes their world, but watching Tonka grow from a trembling orphan Joey into a strong, self-possessed creature, I often wonder who truly rescued whom. What are your thoughts on that? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments.